Shit, man, we here, man. A lot of noise out there with the clips that we've been putting out there with the Redman conversation and everything like that. Shout out to everybody on the squad again. The conversation even made a hip hop publication and everything like that, man. Credit to you.
Well, the good thing about it is I'm glad people are going back and doing the knowledge on Redman and like, wait a minute, Redman was actually dope. Like when you go back to that era, and that's why I was specific and kept it into the 90s. Because once you go into that decade, you can't find a whack Redman verse. You literally can't. So I'm glad about that.
And I'm also glad there's the conversations and people are talking and people loving what we're doing and everything like that, man. Subscribe to the channel again right there. Y'all got me and watching the 2000. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, say for life, nigga, 2K, nigga. And I'm not talking about the video game.
Let's get to this, man. It pains me to go here, Watts. It pains me. Jigga, man. A lot of conversation. I didn't really want to indulge in the album aspect of it because people are feeling like since Jay-Z's being vocal now, coming outside and having conversations, I guess, about the Super Bowl. We'll talk about that in a second. One thing he spoke about battling, and I got to get into that in a minute because a person like myself and yourself who's from bro, think about this, Watts. We are both gentlemen here that cover hip hop and talk hip hop and love hip hop, and we've seen every battle, every big battle in history. We wasn't Matt Slander's age at 12 years old in '96 where we just hit him up for the first time. We heard songs way before that, right? How do you feel about battling on wax and hip hop? Period. How do you feel about that? Dumb question.
It is literally. It is literally how you get introduced and how you find out who can rap. That's literally how you found out who could rap since the beginning of hip hop. You would always be like, yo, my man rap or I rap. And y'all would battle. And y'all see who was the nicest. So battling has been part of hip hop culture since the beginning.
Jay-Z speaks on Drake and Kendrick battle and say he does not know if battling needs to be part of the hip hop culture anymore, wives. And I'm gonna play some of Hov's sentiments. And you and I break this down eloquently as much as we can. Let's get it. Wait, hold on. Pardon yourself, hold on. Let me get Hov right. What the fuck? Hold on, watch my bad. Pardon yourself.
With it, they almost wish it didn't happen.
All right, let's go.
I love the excitement, and I love the sparring and the music you get. Mm-hmm. But in this day and age, it's so much negative stuff that comes with it. They almost wish it didn't happen.
Really?
Yeah.
There's so much negative stuff that comes with battling. He's almost not Jay. You are a person that had beefs well throughout your career. You are the subliminal king. You taking shots at Pac, Nas. Some people even think you're big at times. Mace, Jail, Felony, 50 Cent. The list goes on and on and on. Bro, you talk about leaving condoms on the baby seat. You even snitch on Allen Iverson, talking about me and AI got something in common. You broke a man code, my nigga. Watch, what are we doing, man?
This was really disturbing to hear coming from Jay-Z, being that he's literally comes from the battle. We were just talking about his mythical, well, not mythical, but his legendary battles in Teaneck, New Jersey with Wise Intelligence. He supposedly battled Big L, his battle with DMX. Like, he understands how essential, how vital battling is. Bleak likes to tell a story when they drove in the car, drove up to Big L block, and Hov had all the money in the thing to battle. Like Jay likes to battle.
What the fuck are you talking about, Hov? What the fuck are you hear my brother talking? What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait a minute. Not only that, when he was battling Nas, he told Angie Martinez, let's battle in an arena. Let's battle in Madison Square Garden. He wanted to like
Gloria Carter made you go on the radio and say you had to apologize, my nigga. What are you talking about, Hov? You were the same nigga me and Watson saw after the debacle with R. Kelly. Sprayed the nigga. Then you niggas sprayed R. Kelly with Mace and then ran High 97 and talked about this shit afterwards. Did we not live that shit, my nigga? Am I bugging?
Well, I don't know if that's about battling. I'm just saying that happened.
All kind of bullshit, Hov. That's haggling.
No. I know that, but one of the things you got out of this interview, remember one of the things I always said? I said, I wish Hov would just get an interview with someone who could have a real hip-hop conversation with him.
The closest we got was from Rosenberg and Cypher Sound.
And even with this one, I'm looking for it. So you mean in 2026, Hov, we're going to get You gonna tell us how you feel about a written testimony? Are you kidding me? You gonna tell us? Wait, so we waited all these years to hear Jay-Z talk hip hop, and when we finally get him to talk hip hop, he's talking about a written testimony.
Here's some more watch.
Negative stuff that comes with it, they almost wish it didn't happen. Yeah, because it's almost like it's a final thing. Now people that like Kendrick hate Drake. Yeah. No matter what he makes, no matter what he says, and it goes far too. It's like attack on his character and his thing and it's like.
But isn't that what battling is though, Hov? You come from that, bro. You went to George Westinghouse. We heard stories about you battling in high school, bro, and everything Watson said about why is intelligent and you battling DMX and everything and everything like that. I mean, I understand as a grown man, and maybe I'm not grown, maybe in my hip hop years and stuff like that. I'm sorry, Watts. I thoroughly, and I'll let pass you 1 second, see how you feel when I say this. I thoroughly love revisiting these Drake, Kendrick things that you and I are going back into. I thoroughly enjoy. I would never stop liking niggas going on wax and going crazy on each other. Watts. I'm sorry. I don't think as much as I love hip hop, that's never going to change, bro. It's never going to change for me. I'm sorry. I'm just a sucker for that. And a person like myself who covers battle rap, how the F can I come on this show here with you watching talking about I have beef with niggas battle? I don't care. Yo, my nigga, take it there, man. That's how I feel. Take it there. I'm sorry.
I love it. Like, I would love if we revisited other battles. Like, we always talk about how great the Locks was to Gina, but if we ever like broke down Checkmate, we could be like, but you know what I'm saying? But it would be the enjoyment and how much we loved it. Another thing Jay-Z said on him, man, that I just need older people to stop doing, bro.
Right.
Stop talking about social media like social media just like it's a new thing. Yo, Three, no, seriously, Three, because I looked, I wanted to make sure. Do you know Facebook came out over 20 years ago? Over 20 years ago.
Oh.
Well, I was on Twitter since 2009. Like, immediately responded. You remember when the Control verse came out? We was all on Twitter doing rapid, instant responses.
Absolutely.
So he keeps talking as if social media is this new thing that's changed. They have been here.
I don't like when these rap niggas do what you just said, and then on the flip side go to rap niggas and street niggas and on the internet. Those are two things that bother me the most when black folks try to go in that bag. I think that sounds ignorant and dumb. Everyone's on the internet and hope. I don't know what the hell you mean by that. I'm not jacking that. Hey, you're my favorite rapper of all time, but that doesn't mean because you're my favorite rapper of all time. My nigga on Blueprint 2, you said, "My mama can't save you no more." Niggas is history. You come on, bro. Like, oh man. Listen to
oh, wait a minute.
Go ahead, Watts. I mean,
I'm like, so because he doesn't do interviews, when he comes out and he just starts talking, he be talking about topics and stuff that like literally nobody on earth even thinking about. Like, because like really now we talking about 444?
I don't know if I love that. Yeah. I don't know if it's helpful to our growth. Where the fallout lands, especially on on social media.
Did Kendrick and Drake basically have tours based off their diss tracks though? Based off their I mean, of course they could tour whenever they want to, but it did help that they had a big beef going back and forth. Watts. I don't know what Jay talking about right there, bro.
Like every day. Yeah. And now you have these pods of cult, the Stan armies. Yeah, and it's like it's too far. Yeah. It's like bringing kids in it. Yeah. And it's like,
stop it right there.
Condoms on the baby seat hole. You said you left condoms, rubbers, Trojans, fucking on the baby seat, my nigga, on the baby seat.
Three.
It's crazy. What are you talking about?
Three. Me and the boy Aya have more in common than just balling and rhyming. Get it? More in common. I came in your Bentley back seat, skeeted on your Jeep, left condoms on your baby seat. Yeah, nigga, the gloves is off. Like you went there.
Like let's keep it real, my nigga. Nas, I'm gonna be honest. Watch on PSA for life with you, brother. Nas, you might be better than me, my nigga, because I don't know if I can fuck with you after that. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100, my nigga. I know we don't gotta rock with each other. We could be cordial, but that super ugly shit. And some people thought it was cringy too. Over no disrespect. I liked it, but I ain't right. Here's the thing. Let me make sure I say this. I don't got a problem with the gloves being off. But when you're part of the gloves, when you're part of putting the gloves on, you can't spin the block back and say that to me, my nigga. I'm sorry. Now you want to be mature, Hov? We get it, mature. Okay, cool, my nigga. You come from that, sir.
But this see now three. This is the problem with the people who interview Jay-Z, because the second he would have said that, we could have respectfully said, respectfully, Jay-Z, on your song "Super Ugly," you attacked Nas's kid, and then he would have to explain that and be like, "Well, you know what? I am being a hypocrite." Like, but that
And
young
bro,
boy,
you snitch on AI. AI got a woman and shit. You don't know if Tawana AI's baby mama want to hear that, hearing that and shit like that, my nigga. What we doing?
When Jay-Z said, "Cause I know who," did you know what? To you know who? But let's keep that between me. Now I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't know what he was talking about when he said that. When he said that at that time, I didn't know what he was talking about. But then you straight up, is that drastic to what he did?
Open up Pandora's box with that line, brother. That's basically what Hov did.
Do you understand that line? Forced Nas to go back to his baby mother and say, "Look, you got to tell me everything that went down with this dude, because I'm about to go at him," knowing Hov was going to come back at him with that. Because Hov was like, "I'm going to tell this story."
Same thing with
she wrote a whole book about that.
Absolutely, and it's the same remnants of Pac and Biggie. Get it, Pacs and everything like that. You know?
Well, Pac went straight to it. Yeah. You claim to be a player, but I effed your wife. Biggie was like, if they have two, she probably have two.
You know what I mean? Two niggas that could spit the most memorable diss track verses and lines and one-liners in hip hop history, man. Watch.
Yeah, and it's like I don't like that. You know, maybe I've grown in a space that is probably, you know, I sound like the old guy Wagner.
And listen, I'm glad he said that. Maybe I'll turn into the old guy and everything like that. But these two old guys, Hov, we're not with you. So I love you, my nigga. Hope we dropping an album. Hope it's a classic. Please give us that. But on this subject alone, I'm sorry. As an old man, I'm here for the bullshit. I'm here for the bullshit, man. Sorry.
I think we can achieve the same thing as far as like sparring with music, with collaborations more so than breaking the whole thing apart.
Oh, let's not even get on collaboration. Who's doing dope collaborations as of yet, Watts? Who? Talk to me, Watts. Are we getting dope collaboration? I feel like in battle rap, we're not getting the battles that we want. That's why that culture's suffering over there, right? But in hip hop also, we're not getting the dope collaborations, in my opinion.
Listen, what did I say? I said the death of K Slade hurt the hip hop so much because K Slade was literally putting the best lyrical MCs on the same tracks together. Now there's so much politics in hip hop. You can't even get the best MCs to be on tracks together without feeling some kind of way. And here's what's funny, Ho. You saying maybe you're getting old. Old dudes are still rhyming. Cameron, we getting up there when he doing his battle raps towards Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. I know you don't think of Benzino as like a lyrical dude, but Benzino just dropped some bars at 50 in Young Buck, and Benzino like 57. He's still rapping. So the core, the essence of hip hop is in you, bro. To want to take away the battle aspect of hip hop is taking hip hop out your soul.
Oh, if allegedly, if you're dropping an album, my nigga, I know you're gonna try to be on your grown man bars or something you got to deal with, and I'm not mad with those bars. But I ain't mad that you still telling niggas you the nicest nigga. I want to hear you talk that shit, Ho. I'm sorry. I still want to hear you talk that shit in 2026 if you drop this album that you the nicest nigga. I'm sorry, bro. I do, man. How you, man.
Breaking the whole thing apart. Yeah. It could stand it before because there was no social media and there was no
watch somebody else.
You had the battle, it was fun, and then you moved on. Right. Right now, I don't know if it could stand it with the technology that we have. Because it takes up so much oxygen.
Bro. It sounds like, because he doesn't do interviews, bro, he just sounds like disconnected from
out of touch.
Yeah, he sounds completely out of touch. Bro, let's keep it real. When Ether was going against Takeover, the message boards on AOL, SOHH, and all hip hop, we were instantly going back and forth. We was on the message boards. That's how we communicate. It was rapid. It was instant. So he just sounds out of touch, bro. He just does.
Takes up so much oxygen. It takes up so much oxygen. Yeah. And now it's just like every day they're just trying to still talking about it. It's not just talking about it.
And what's wrong with that? They're still talking about it. That's the beauty of hip hop. That's the beauty of diss tracks. That again, sorry, guy who the young nigga here. Sorry, I get mad at diss tracks that come and went. I'm sorry, Watts. When Mace Oracle drops or diss tracks that just came, it was cool. It was all right. We heard it. Okay, Watts, next joint. I'm sorry. If you're still talking about the bridge is over, if I'm still able in 2026 to talk to Watson about the bridge is over, Take Over, Eat the Papoose diss track, Back Down, Locks diss tracks, whatever diss tracks that mean they're Ice Cube and everything like that, right?
No Vaseline. We was just talking about no Vaseline.
Or no Vaseline, right? I think that should be applauded and not poo-pooed if you're still able to talk about those diss tracks. Watch. Am I bugging?
No, you're not bugging, because battling, competition in hip hop has always been here, and now you want to take the competition away.
Oh, no. Sorry, Jay.
And let me just tell you this about the young brother. As soon as that young brother said, my parents had to buy me Stillmatic.
Oh, you did with nah. You worse than Matt Slander. You worse than Matt Slander, my nigga.
So, bro, you wasn't even old enough, and I clearly saw he was a young brother. You know, young articulate brother talking. But bro, his depth of knowledge.
That young brother, salute to that young brother also for able to get Jay-Z in front of him.
Listen, but clearly he has a relationship with Jay-Z. You heard him say, I text you that. If you can text Jay-Z, that means you have a relationship with Jay-Z. Right. So this was a guy Jay-Z knew, felt comfortable about, whoever this young brother was.
Absolutely.
They're still talking about it. It's not just talking about it. Not like, yo, this song I like this. It was like trying to tear down the people's life. Yeah. It's like
Jay,
trying to, wreck this guy's marriage.
Jay, who the guy's marriage, my nigga?
Bro, did he not hit him up?
Did he not hear? No. Did he not hear himself on Super Ugly? Again, I'm gonna say it again. You broke that man code on AI. Me and AI got something in common. The nigga, AI still with Tawana, of course. Well, you don't know what problems that could have brought in that man's crib. People saying that, people coming to Tawana. Same thing with your man Drake and trying to make DJ Academics. I got mad at them niggas for alleging that LeBron be with them with Snow Bunnies and doing the 1-2. Don't do that. Don't break man codes right now because you're not cool with LeBron Drake. I don't like that shit. The Academics was put that out there. Oh, Drake, I thought that shit was corny. Corny, Watts. Corny. And you do too, because we not from that.
They focus. Let's put that shit. Let's get back on Jay, what he's doing. Let's put it on Jay. Because Jay's the one talking this. Jay's the one talking about morality. I come from morality and stuff. But yeah, bro, you was breaking all the codes.
For real.
I'm glad he talked about You Must Love Me. I'm glad he brought that song up. Because on that song, if you are a whole fan, he talks about the vile stuff he did to family members. Right. That's why the whole point of it, you must love me, because it's like the stuff I did to y'all and y'all still rocking out to me. Come on, bro. Go listen to that song. Since he brought it up, y'all need to go listen to You Must Love Me.
Absolutely. We can break that down one day.
It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's worth it at this point. Yeah. I don't know. That's interesting.
Okay, stop right quick. Clearly, because of my personal opinion, take that aside. Kendrick won the battle based on what the culture said, based on the feedback. Kendrick won that battle. And then Kendrick went on a celebratory world tour off of that battle. That battle was great for Kendrick Lamar. It was great for his career. It won him 5 Grammys off of that battle. So for you to now say it's not worth it, Kendrick would disagree with you. Kendrick would disagree with you. Kendrick would say, me winning that battle against Drake took me to another level, because the reality was it did. Super Bowl, 10 Grammy. Bro, come on, Hov. What are you talking about?
Hey, Hov, Archie Bunker Award, my nigga. I'm sorry, Jay. That is horrible takes, and I love you, Jay. It pains me to go in this bag. We sound ridiculous, bro.
Man, we got so much music in such a short period of time. Great music. Just everything around it was just like, man, it's like taking us a couple steps back. Yeah.
A couple steps back.
We just grown so much that I don't know if, I guess I'm going to say it, I don't know if battling needs to be part of the culture anymore. Interesting.
That is not interesting. I think that I'm sorry, Hov. I strongly disagree. I'm the same guy who's me and Watson yelling at each other that I want 50 to respond to this. I want verses. I'm sorry, my nigga. I want these kind of battles. I want the verses. And Hope, I agree with you. Collaborations. I'm sorry. Yes, I want to see Ransom, Spash, and Benny on tracks together. There's certain artists, but that's not happening. And like Watson said, once K Slade, R.I.P. K Slade, God bless his soul, especially for New York City and the East Coast in a whole, and he brings Midwest niggas and West Coast niggas together.
Bro. He used to bring
K Slade.
He used to bring John Connors. He'd bring Locksmith. He'd have the best lyricism from the West Coast, the Midwest, and put them on songs with Vado, with Rant, and you hearing great lyricism. He'd have RJ Payne on his songs. Yeah, man. But for him to say he don't know. So here's another thing Jay-Z's doing that he don't realize. We talked about this Drake Kendrick battle in real time while it was happening, and it was an exciting moment for hip hop, right? Me and Three, we now reviewing the battles, going back, and it's still energetic. It's great to go and revisit it. And for you to be like, I don't want to sound like the old guy, but I don't think battling should be part of the culture no more. That's anti-hip hop talk.
Move your blood clot, Hope. Sorry, move your bumper ass clot around it, dog. Sorry, my nigga. One more talk. I want to tackle Hope, Jay. Watts. He responds to his claims that he chose Kendrick Lamar for the Super Bowl to shade Drake. $150 here, Watts.
Kendrick for the Super Bowl. It's like, oh man, he's choosing the side and he's and he's not. Like I don't have. What do I have to do with that? I chose the guy that was having a monster year. I think it was the right choice. Or it wasn't in some sort of alliance to a battle. What I care about them two guys battling, like, what's that got to do with me? Or have at it, have fun. It's almost like not just me, by the way. They drag everybody in it. Like everyone's part of this conspiracy to undermine Drake, I guess. But like, what the fuck?
I gotta. This is the part of Jay where I agree with Jay. I don't think he did anything malicious.
This is where you clearly missed out, and this was one of the worst parts of the interview. This was one of the worst parts of the interview. Go ahead. Wait, tell me, you saying you agree with Drake? What did you agree about? Tell me what he said you agreed about.
That he picked the guy with the most views. Who's popping right now? Hov is clearly telling you that Kendrick won that battle.
What was the fallout? But that wasn't the debate. But Three, that was not.
Who said that you're the same one that got 3 minutes ago, brother. You're the same guy who said that this track and this battle is the reason.
I agree with you. But that's not what the debate was about Kendrick getting the Super Bowl. The debate was Kendrick got the Super Bowl over Lil Wayne in New Orleans. That was the debate. That was what the whole debate was, because Lil Wayne said he was completely affected. He was dejected. That became a big hip hop conversation about Lil Wayne, and the fact that the young brother there and Jay just act like that wasn't what the debate was about. Lil Wayne.
Hold on. First of all, shame on both of them then, because Jay could have clarified the Lil Wayne part, and the guy doing the interview did not ask him the question right. The question that he prefaced was not the right way to preface the question. He should have asked him what you're talking about. Lil Wayne's name, in my opinion, should have been spoken more about.
Yes, because that was the issue with it. The issue wasn't who Drake should have been.
I'm with you.
That's all I'm saying. And there's something else in that interview that Jay gets away with, man, and I hate that people keep, and that's why he needs to talk to people who know hip hop and stop talking to people who, because they know something on written testimony, you handpick people. When the dude was talking about his beef with Nas, he was like, well, it didn't start there. It started with Lex with TV sets the minimum. You say that, you keep throwing that in there, but Angie Martinez didn't know what you was talking about, even though she's like, oh, I love Reasonable Doubt. Oh, I love, When Jay-Z says that, the follow-up should be, what do you mean when you say that? Are you talking about the message?
Right.
You saying Nas was dissing you on the intro to It Was Written? That's how long you and Nas have been going at it? Let him elaborate on that and then speak about it. But he just throws that out there, and the young brother was just like, okay, on to the next question. I'm just going to say you and Nas been beefing since 96?
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's news to a lot of people. People didn't know that.
Brother, man, I ain't got no pushback on you. All right, so we here with the J shit, man. Let's go here, Watts. Maino. Maino, Brooklyn has dropped. Maino's outside. Why? So how we feel about Maino dropping songs though? Algorithm.
Bro, I don't feel nothing, bro. I don't feel nothing. I don't feel nothing.
Let's play Maino's song Algorithm. I mean, rumors 2026. Rumors 2026. Why?
She said, but you saying, I don't understand how all these people talked about me that didn't know you.
Now let's have a little conversation here. You and I come from the era where Maino did rumors. How many? 15 years ago, probably now, right, Watts? So he spin the block back on 2026. If you want to say he's on his Uncle Murda wrap it up type shit, how do you feel about that? He said, she said, nigga, I know, same shit you heard.
Basically, he's saying the rumors are true.
Okay, let's get it.
With the song Rumors, we talked about a whole bunch of people who would never listen.
Be hard.
Must be a case of selective memory, so I'ma break it down and tell you the rumors about me.
He said, she said. Sometimes you gotta take it back. Yeah, they say I troll my way inside of the game to get me lit. Talking about the rumors on rappers that I forget. Now I'm mad at all of the bloggers for saying shit. You a hypocrite, man. You was doing the same shit. How could I forget how I got in the industry? I was saying niggas' names to make them remember me. Must be a case of selective memory, so I'ma break it down and tell you the rumors about me. First shots rang off and I got low quick. They say I ran out my shoes and I left my bitch. I heard it. I was scared to death when my face got ripped. Ain't got no paperwork, but they gon' say that Maino snitch. I know you know about it, cause niggas talk about it. Said that I was hiding out from my digs. You heard about it?
Stop. What did you think about that line?
Which line? Put it back. Which line?
I was hiding out from Rod Diggs.
Shout out to Rod Diggs.
That was so local. Who knows that? Me and you know it. That stood out when you said I was hiding out from Rod Diggs.
There's one nigga that we know who in the street who gets live. If you know who gets live, who's a live wire nigga, who's about that life, is Rod Diggs. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Murda like a little nigga next to Rod Diggs. I would keep it as much as that gangster shit. Your boy Lady Grant was talking. Rod Diggs a live nigga. The stories on Rod Diggs are crazy, nigga.
Bro, he's currently incarcerated because of those stories.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing, and I think that was mad local when he said that. So you really got to know what he's talking about when he says that.
You got to know. I remember Uncle Murda, Rod Diggs, and Shooter 93 got a song together. Y'all go check that. That song is fire. I forgot the name of that joint though.
I know paperwork, but they gon' say that Maino snitch. I know you know about it, cause niggas talk about it. Said that I was hiding out from my digs. You heard about it? They put it on their mothers and hands was on my brother. And I was scared to run into World and a couple others. I'm a no good.
Stop.
Answer World right quick.
He named another Brooklyn gangster who's currently incarcerated, but World from LG Projects, Lafayette Gardens, was infamous, used to date Little Kim, infamous because he was the one at the Diddy shine in the club. So Maino just name dropped two super official gangster dudes.
So watch, how do we feel about Maino? Basically, this version of rumors about himself. He did rumors about other people, but this one's flipping the script about rumors that people that spoke about him. Though, how do we feel about that?
I mean, he's saying what the streets would be saying about him. Like, oh, if you so live, how come you wasn't like this with Rod Diggs, or you ain't want no static with World? You know what I'm saying? Because they naming Brooklyn gangster dudes. You know what I'm saying? And he's putting it out there, saying that's a rumor, basically.
The tough guy shit is a front, big actor, living in a world with a truth. Barely matters, just a few things I heard about me. More chatter. He said, she said, nigga, I heard.
Rumor spread.
He said, she said, nigga, I heard. Rumor spread. He said, she said, nigga, I heard.
That'd be hard to watch.
He said, she said, nigga, I heard. Rumors spread. These internet niggas is worse than bitches. They all run their mouth like something vicious. Shorty put his gun in my face, I wasn't with it. So I took the gun from him, beat him and shot him with it. Is it fact? Is it cat?
tell me what you believe. Think I lived out most of my raps, so did I read from a prompter? Was I conscious in a costume? Did I really go through these holes just like a harpoon? Could I be a killer for real or just a cartoon? Think that I'm a crash out or I'm a smart goal? This is for the foes, trolls that still care. 20 years of rumors and look, I'm still here. Stories on my name, the gossip play the air. Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. He said, she said.
You still watch so far? So it's only a couple minutes left, a minute left of the song. What do you think so far?
It's a dope beat, solid song. He's addressing the stuff people said about him. So it's a dope song, solid song.
I'll be honest. Again, I know you don't watch your podcast, but I watch it every once a week when it pops off, right? And if you watch their podcast, Maino is the clear MVP of that podcast. And he's outside rapping. Jim ain't doing no joints like that. Fab ain't outside like that. And who gives a fuck about Davies at the end of the day? Right?
Don't say that. Don't give Davies strays, brother. Why are you giving Davies strays?
He said, she said, nigga, I heard rumors spread. He said, she said, nigga, I heard. He said, she said, nigga.
Is it over?
Almost. I can't do it. I'm over it. Try to see we're gonna talk shit at the end of that. Hold on.
Okay, I mean, you started out with the song.
I don't bad shit. I feel no bad. Yeah, brother. It's over. Talk to me.
We heard it.
It's all right, song. Now I'm not gonna play
It's all right. It's all right.
It's better than the last song we did with Algorithm. I like this.
I like this song better than Algorithm. I agree. I do like this song better than Algorithm.
That said, it's not a song I'm gonna play all the time. It's not a song I might not go back to.
He's speaking his truth. Like everything he said is something that was said about him. There were rumors that he was involved in or said about him. So yeah, he just got his stuff off his chest. He just gave an updated version of rumors. And I remember the first rumors when they debuted on Smack DVD. I loved it. I was like, yo, this is so ill. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this. I do like the first rumors way more. You know, I don't think that's breaking news.
The originals are always, most of the time, the originals are hardest to beat, except for one song. When it comes to scenario remix is better, right? That's the one time that rules me. When it comes to scenario remix is better.
I think it is.
Bro, I'm not going for it. That's smartest guy in the room talk. That is smartest guy in the room talk.
No, it's not. Why?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
If a nigga says New York State of Mind Part 2 is better than New York State of Mind Part 1, is that being the smartest guy in the room?
Yep.
Nah, watch.
Yep. Just trying to be the smartest guy in the room. The rawness and guttiness of New York State of Mind cannot be competed with. It's just the production, the ill piano, doom. It's just too raw. It's the rawest version of Nas you're ever gonna get. It's the raw grittiness of the first one. It's the best.
All right. Last topic here, Watts. Meek Mill is trying to lock in with J. Cole for his next project. Quote, Meek Mill says, I need J. Cole on my project. What's up, bro? Let's get in the studio.
Yo, was J. Cole on Dream Chaser 2? On that mixtape? Like, hasn't Meek and J. Cole done a song together before?
I'll fact check that as you speak, bro. Guys, I'll fact check that as you speak. Go ahead. I'll fact check.
So I mean, if that's the case, it's like I don't even know what the issue is. Like, you've worked with him before, so why would that even be? Why is that something you got to like put out there? I want to work with Cole.
All right, Meek Mill has a song called "Who Dat" featuring J. Cole. 1.7 views on YouTube.
Yeah, so that it's not fair they did that before.
Another song, "Until I Win" music video. Meek Mill, J. Cole, God Plans music video.
Yeah, bro, they got music together. So I didn't. When I saw it, I'm like,
hold on. I guess he's going on social. You know what? I can tell you how this went. They've already had a. They obviously they have a. They know each other, right? Now I think what happened was it's the same thing like T.I. and 50, where they had a conversation, and T.I. thought, okay,
no. 50. Let me just say this: 50 has not confirmed that conversation, so I'm still not buying that.
We go out there with T.I. T.I. said allegedly that he had a conversation with 50 Cent about them doing the verses together like that, and he'll go on social media and put the conversation out there and see what the people are saying, right? I think same rules apply when it comes to J. Cole and Meek Mill. I believe Meek Mill and J. Cole obviously are just named off songs they have. They have a relationship, and Meek Mill trying to put it out there to see what niggas like me and you would say and the culture would say. And I guess Meek Mill wants to be, I don't know, I'm not mad at it. I think Meek hasn't dropped a dope song in a long time.
Well, he did. What about that album? The album he dropped with Rick Ross.
I didn't like it. 3 mics. I gave it 3 mics. I reviewed it. I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. It is what it is. Take us home, man.
PSA for Life, the home of Jason Hart.
My man Jason Hart in Boston, he had critical words about people getting at McCub Bridges, but
Yeah.
you gotta relax, bro. It is what it is at this point, man. I don't know, man. I'm scared. I think the Spurs are gonna win it all. I don't know if SGA. I think. All right. Let me say this. I'll be pulling for the Spurs to beat OKC. Can I say that, Watts? Is that okay?
SGA is about to average 30 points for the 4th year in a row. The last person to do that was Michael Jordan.
We lived through that, so we
haven't seen that. You saying we lived through it, nigga? That's the 90s. We lived through it. All these young dudes who love Curry and all these other people, they never seen it. KD never did it. Hold up. Kevin Durant never did it. So him about to average 30. So you know what? I'll send you the clip with Kevin Garnett talking about it. I'll let KG talk about it.
What did KG say? What did KG say? Like that's what KG said.
KG said, yo, this boy's about to average 30 points for the 4th year in a row. The last time the NBA seen that was Michael Jordan.
Well, I mean, the refs do play a big part in him getting his 30th game. I'm going to make sure I throw that out there because the same way your man James Harden, who you loved back in 2018, 2019, 2017, all that shit, when you were a big James Harden guy, that nigga gets to the free throw line. Like, the refs, you can't even touch this nigga SGA, man. He chucks the ball too much, nigga. He chucks the ball too much. Oh my God, nigga. Like, damn, I would hate to play with OKC, man. Good Lord.
I can't wait till they win this back to back. I'm gonna enjoy this championship so much. I'm gonna enjoy this championship so much.
What he's doing right now?
3, I'm the biggest Wemby fan out there.
I'm the biggest Wemby fan.
I'm the biggest Wemby fan out there. I love Wemby too.
You like SGA, nigga. You like SGA, man. That shit.
But Wemby, you ain't getting past SGA. You just not. SGA bag different.
And what's Vic? What's Wemby?
A unicorn.
I don't know, bro. Are you worried about the Lakers at all? Can they make a run?
Well, I don't care about the Lakers, man. I don't care about the Lakers.
I asked you, can they make a run? They're having a good streak.
No.
Luka been balling. Have you seen Luka should be an MVP conversation?
There you go. I'm glad you brought that up. There's a major push right now going on in in NBA media, where they're now trying to put it in everybody's thought process. Like you just said, Luka should be in the MVP category. So now, because of this late push,
once Cade Cunningham went down, that's
now that they're doing this push. Now, remember, when you hear writers in sports start talking about who they want to give the MVP to, and they keep talking about it, that's who ends up getting it.
Happens.
That's what keeps happening. And now that Stephen A.
Some of the writers they have votes for the MVP and shit.
Most of them, not some of them. That's who picks it. And now that you got Stephen A. Smith leading the charge with this new Luka talk.
But the numbers are not lying, though. Luka has been balling, bro, on the 9-game winning streak.
You can put the greatest numbers up in the world. OKC got a better record. They got the number 1 seed.
Bro, they had a 9-game winning streak until they
lost. Yeah, and OKC started the season out with 21-1. Something insane like that, bro. This 9-game winning streak is nothing compared to how OKC started off the season.
Don't you want to be hot going into April?
No. I get that, but wait a minute. So the beginning of the season don't count when they start off 21-1?
But you kind of want to play your best basketball going into the playoffs.
I agree with that. But what does that have to do? But so you cannot be good, but as long as you play good in April and March, I'm going to give you the MVP. They are trying to steal the MVP from SGA, and you fine with it. You literally justifying it.
I just say I'm not mad if Luka. Luka should be in a conversation. That's all.
Bro, just saying that is all. That's all they need.
I would have given it to Cade Cunningham before he got hurt. You know what I mean?
SGA about to get back to back on everything. And here's the thing.
I like Cade's game on SGA's game. I do.
Check this out, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what's coming? Pause. Tell me.
What's coming, man?
Iceman.
We have no date on that yet, brother. We have no date. I don't want to say nothing until we get a single and a date. And is it coming out this year?
What you think about the song? What did I miss? 3.
It was cool. I reviewed it. I reviewed it. It's cool. I don't play that shit like that. It's not other songs he has that I like.
Was he rapping? Was it rapping? Was he rapping?
Certain bars here and there.
What do you mean certain bars? It's a rap song. He rapped.
Oh man, certain bars here and there, man. What did
I miss? Bro, he rapped. It's a rapping song. Jesus Christ, the dude is rapping, and 3's like, he ain't really rap.
If Drake has a dope album, I'm gonna give it up. And I think we need to do a Drake review. We need to do a Drake review. We need to. I know we got. I'm not gonna be ready for tomorrow for that. That's too much. I'm gonna be ready for tomorrow.
Okay, no. We knocked it out with this. This week came through.
But this week I'll be ready for by in a couple of days. I'll be ready for that though. I don't want to talk about that. I'll surprise the people when we do that though. But I definitely want to talk about that though. But yeah, man, and yeah. Back tomorrow, man. I'll let you, brother.
All right, gang.
My guy, man. PSA for life. Y'all know the vibes already. 3 and watch. You heard?